Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do 3 different reviews and demos on some new Wet n Wild products. The first one is their new Photo Focus Foundation. They also came out with a powder, and as well as they also came out with a concealer. They came out with a lot more stuff, but on this video I wanted to focus on these 3 products, and I definitely have some more of their new line that they came out with that will come in some different videos. But for today, let's just kind of bulk maybe 3 products together, especially since these all kind of have to do with like the face. What I really love about Wet n Wild in general, and especially like these new products that they came out with, is that they still remained really affordable. Wet n Wild is really coming out with some really great new drugstore products like other drugstore brands, but they're keeping their prices really reasonable. While other products are coming out with really great new foundations and concealers and powders, they're really jacking up their prices, and Wet n Wild is staying very fair and very true to drugstore prices, which is the first thing I love. The second thing is that their products are like getting better. I feel like I've always really liked Wet n Wild, but they are just stepping up their game. So the first product I wanted to talk about, this is their Photo Focus Foundation, and I picked up actually 2 different colors. I picked up the shade Soft Beige, and then the next one might have been like Buff Beige or something, because I wasn't sure which shade would be best for me, but I think Soft Beige is a good color match for me. And check in the description bar down below, I'll list a reference of other foundation colors that I'm in, you know, just for reference. You want to kind of see maybe like gauge and how to look, if you kind of want to like help you gear what foundation color you might be. But I was a little bit afraid and hesitant to pick up this foundation because they do market it as a matte foundation. I'm a dry skin and it's the winter time, so matte foundation is definitely something I steer clear from, mostly in general, but especially in the winter time, because it's hard enough for my skin to like even work with some of my Dewy Luminous foundations. But I was really surprised by this foundation. I honestly, for right now, I wish I was normal to oily skin, because I actually do really like this foundation. I would say if you're dry skin, I would say wait maybe for like the spring and summertime. If you're somewhere where like it is really cold right now, I would wait till the spring and summertime to try this out, because I think you'll actually really like. I think this is gonna be good for all skin types in like the spring and summertime. Right now I like it. I feel like I only like it because my skin is dry, but given that it is the winter time and I have dry skin, I still like the way that this, you know, sits on my face, and the way that I love the way that it looks. It really it just gives me a nice flawless like finish to my skin, nice canvas. It doesn't accentuate any pores. My only problem with it is in the winter times my skin gets really dry, so after a while, you know, it's not as perfect as I would like it to be, but I know it's just because of the weather time. If you are gonna try this in your dry skin, prep your skin really well. Just hydrate really well. Use like your most hydrating moisturizer. Don't skip out on that. I do use my illuminating foundation. I do use my illuminating primer, especially if you're going to try a matte foundation. Try to just use your most hydrating products if you do want to try it right now. But I mean, honestly, like even right now in the winter time, this like most matte foundation would just flake off on me, just look terrible, but this actually looks really good. I would do checkups at work and I was like, damn, I really like the way this looks. So I think I'm really gonna love it in the spring and summertime. This lasts really long. Given the weather and my skin types, it still lasts me throughout the day. This is a pretty lightweight formula as well, so it doesn't feel really heavy on the skin, and I'll usually add maybe like 2 layers to get like a nice medium coverage, medium full coverage. Again, that's just me, but with 1 layer it's really light. It looks, I feel like if you have like normal to oily skin, it's gonna look like skin. It's gonna look really natural, but it's easy to like build coverage as well. It doesn't look cakey. I'm talking dry skin right now. I'm building this up and this doesn't look cakey. I think it's, I can't wait for the spring and summertime. So, because like the more that I use this, the nicer the weather is. Like, I love this foundation. Like, I'm really starting to like really love it, and I'm so excited. I feel like though, because it is supposed to be matte, so I feel as though because I'm dry skin, it really doesn't feel matte on me. It doesn't feel dry. It doesn't feel like usually when I wear matte foundations, and let me know if you agree with me, if you're dry skin, you wear matte, it just feels like it kind of like shrivels up your skin, just kind of like tightens it because it's so dry, but it does not feel like that at all. So I'm just super duper surprised about that. So for me, it doesn't feel like full on matte, maybe a little satin on me, and as well as for normal to oily skin. So it's not gonna, I feel like maybe you might feel a little bit oily, so maybe I would say set with a powder for sure if you're normal to oily skin. The price for this is only $6. $6, and they have a pretty wide color selection actually. Okay, so they came out with 20 colors. I wish maybe they could expand the darker range just a little bit more. That's not bad to come out with 20 colors for $6. Because I feel like the light range, they have a lot to go in the light range, medium, light medium. Then you have medium, and then you have like, you know, a couple dark colors. I don't know how dark is the darkest color, but if you've tried this, let me know. If your skin is a little bit like in the deeper side, if it actually works for you. But I mean, 20 shades, hopefully there's something for, you know, there's definitely something for a lot of people to, you know, work with. A lot of foundations these days sometimes only come out with like 8 shades. I get it, maybe they're testing it out. But come on, let's, you know, give everybody a chance to try it. The blendability of this foundation is so beautiful too. I love the way that it feels on my skin, and then just blending it out, I think it's just so easy, and it's so easy to layer on. I honestly have no complaints other than the fact that I wish the weather was just nicer so that I can really enjoy this foundation for my skin type. If you've tried this foundation and you've liked it, or if you've disliked it, I don't know who has disliked it, or maybe there's some people who don't like it. Maybe for oily skin it's a little bit too oily for you. I don't know, let me know down below. I'm really curious. I really haven't watched too many other reviews on this, and I honestly didn't know what to expect from dry skin, or rather honestly I feel like, ugh, maybe you just wasted your money. I was a little bit skeptical because I heard matte, it's winter time, I was like, this is not gonna go well, but damn, did you prove me wrong, Wet n Wild. So let me know if you guys pick this up. The next product is their Photo Focus Pressed Powder, and I got mine in the shade Neutral Beige. They only have about 8 shades of this powder, and for me, I feel like this is maybe a bit of a pass for me right now, but I feel like maybe I'm gonna give it a try again when it is a little bit warmer out. I do like that it's really, really lightweight, so it doesn't feel cakey, but it does feel really like a lot more on the mattifying side. So if that's something you're looking for, if you're someone with maybe oily or normal skin, if you're looking to like really mattify your face, I would say check this out. Dry skin, I need something more like my Max Mineralized Skin finish, while that one's also light. I don't know, it's not like trying to control any oils or anything, because I honestly just don't have oils to control. I'm lacking in that department, but if you are someone looking for that, I would say check it out. This is something I've also used underneath my eyes, and it's not too drying underneath my eyes, so if I needed it, you know, for like a quick fix under there, I would probably use it for that area. But for all around my face, I think especially with the combination of this foundation that's already mattifying and the powder, I'm like, I really don't need it. But I've tried it with maybe something a little bit dewier, and it's just kind of counteracting what I'm trying to do. So for me, for dry skin, I think this is something I don't need. But if you're normal to oily, I would say definitely check it out if you need something to mattify your face. I think the texture is really nice, really lightweight, so it's really hard to get like, you know, heavy-handed. If you are heavy-handed, maybe go with something like this. You can kind of build on your face. Definitely feel like it's just suited for a different skin type, not something that I'm looking for. Also, it's only $5, so this is, I think, a good affordable powder, setting powder, if you are looking for something to specifically mattify your face and control your oils. I would say check out the Wet n Wild one. The next product Wet n Wild came out with, this is their Photo Focus Concealer, also very affordable. This is only $4. They came out with 6 different shades, and the shade that I chose is light/medium, which I think is a good one. It's like pretty close to my skin tone, so it's not like super light or, you know, too dark for me. I'm okay with this concealer. I'm not impressed. I'll use it. I think it's good. But for me personally, I think I just prefer something a little bit more hydrating, a little bit more moisturizing underneath the eyes. If you're someone who all over your face, underneath the eyes, you get maybe a little bit more oily, maybe this is something you're gonna like as well, a little bit more. I feel like the coverage is really light. For me, in combination, because it is so light, I definitely need to go in with like a peach concealer first and then this concealer. But when you apply it around your face, I would definitely say if you're someone who, like me, you put it down the bridge of your nose, or you do the whole highlighting thing, or even in general, if you just put it underneath your eyes and then blend out, it's just something, because it's not as moisturizing, it dries up a little faster. It's something you have to work with a little bit faster. So I think it's okay. I'm not totally impressed. I think there's definitely other concealers from Wet n Wild that I like. I think it was like their Illuminati concealer. Definitely a lot creamier. That's something I prefer. But if you're looking for something that's not as creamy, maybe a little bit that you know, it's a little bit more mattifying underneath your eyes, I would say probably check out this concealer. I hope you guys enjoyed that review and demo. I definitely think there's products. I hope you guys enjoyed that review and demo. While I wasn't in love with maybe the powder or the concealer, I just feel like maybe it just wasn't for my skin type, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of mixed reviews on that depending on your preference, depending on your skin type. So I feel like maybe for the reasons why I didn't like it, you might like it. There might be some people who do like those products, but I will say overall, I think the foundation is pretty universal. Like if you're dry skin, don't be afraid of it. I think you can totally check it out. Like I said, just wait till it's a little bit warmer, because if you check it out now and you're like really dry and you're not like exfoliating and doing that whole routine, you might dislike it. You might, you know, just not give it a chance. Give it a chance, you know, try it out. Other skin types, I would also say try it out. Maybe definitely for sure use your favorite mattifying powder with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll definitely be doing some more reviews on some more of the new products that came out with Wet n Wild. I love that the prices are so affordable, therefore I was able to pick up basically about 90-95% of the new products. So definitely check that out. Check the description box down below for some more new drugstore releases, reviews, and demos if you guys are interested. There's so many products that came out, so I'm trying to get through them all. In between, maybe trying to throw some tutorials. I know some people do like some tutorials. I did do a tutorial on this really simple, easy look. It's really easy, but a lot of people were asking about it, so I was like, you know what, simple ones are sometimes some of the best ones and some of the favorites. So once that is up, I'll also link that down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.